All right, boys and girls, in reading this week, we are practicing reading informational text. In fact, most of our focus is going to be on informational text for the rest of the year. I will throw in a few fiction books here and there, but this is going to be our main focus. So what we're going to do is I picked a lesson. This is a lesson that is very similar to the one that you have due this week. Yours is about animals, and this one is about music and art and things like that. So basically, you're going to get a um, short article or text that you are going to read, and then you have some questions that you have to answer. Most likely, these questions are going to be the answers are going to be pulled right from the text. I wish there was a way for you to highlight or things like that, but with iExcel, they need to put that tool in there. But we'll do the best that we can, and let's start with the first step. When we have questions to answer, um, what is the first step that we do before we even read the text? I'm going to pretend like you're answering. Say the answer if you know it. Yes, class. We read the question first and we read the possible answers, okay? And so we're going to do that. So down here, well, first of all, it says read the text about the vegetable orchestra. I wonder what a vegetable orchestra is. The question says based on the text, so that means our answer is coming from the text, what are two ways in which the vegetable or orchestra is different from other orchestras? So that means that when I'm reading this, if I hear anything that is kind of comparing and contrasting two different things, then I know that that's probably the section that I'm going to get my answer from. So that also means because this says two ways that we are going to actually click on two answers. Okay? So one of them is vegetable orchestras performers make their instruments before each show. Man, I'm intrigued. Vegetable orchestra performers are all vegetarians who only eat vegetables. Vegetable orchestra performers use vegetables as instruments. This is going to be an interesting text. I can feel it. Vegetable orchestra performers decorate the stage with vegetables. Okay, so if we hear about any of these things in this article or this text, then most likely they're the right answer. So let's read it. I'm intrigued. Okay, a carrot flute, a trumpet made from a pepper. You've probably heard the saying, eat your vegetables, but you might be surprised to learn that some people actually play their veggies. The members of the vegetable orchestra create instruments out of vegetables and then play them. This group plays all kinds of music from classical to electronic rock. I wonder how they play electronic rock with vegetables. Interesting. I feel like there's got to be a YouTube video on this. I'm going to look it up after this. The Vegetable Orchestra started in 1998 when three friends came up with the idea. I wonder if they thought of that idea during a genius hour. This orchestra grew in size and now performs in hundreds of shows worldwide. On show days, performers shop the markets for the freshest vegetables. Packaged vegetables sold in many stores don't work as well and can result in poor, even disagreeable sound quality. After shopping, the performers start putting their instruments together. Some instruments, like pumpkin drums, do not require any work. Performers can just use their hands to pound on a pumpkin. Other instruments, like the cucumber phone, require attaching several vegetables together. It's not easy to use food as instruments. First, no two pieces of vegetable are the same, so each will sound different. Also, vegetable instruments can spoil quickly. Most won't stay fresh for more than 6 hours, and hot stage lights can dry them out fast. So even after the instruments are tested, it's tough to know if the music will sound good throughout the entire show. After each concert, audience members can take extra vegetables home with them. At a vegetable orchestra concert, the music is entertaining and nothing goes to waste. You can't beat that. I don't know if you know this, but this is a spelling of the vegetable, the beet. So that's funny. It's a pun. All right. So, what are the two facts that we can pull from this text that help us answer this question? So, how is a vegetable orchestra different from other orchestras? Well, vegetable orchestra performers make their instruments before each show. I That was something that was definitely in the text, and so that could be one of the answers. Vegetable orchestra's performers are all vegetarians who only eat vegetables. That's something that maybe somebody could infer, but the text does not actually say that that is true, so that can't be one of our options. Vegetable orchestra performers use vegetables as instruments. That is a true statement. It tells us that in the text, but I am going to read the last one because I want to make sure that I have the right answers. Vegetable orchestra performers decorate the stage with vegetables. I don't remember the text saying anything about that. It does talk about how the lights can dry out the vegetables, but it doesn't say about decorating. So to me, these two are the best two answers for this problem, or for this question, I'm sorry. And fantastic, we got it right. Ooh, I didn't know that it did that. Oh, so this is the next question, and it looks like it's still focused on this article. But I am going to stop there. On your IExcel lesson for the week that you're making sure you get 100% on, I remind you to work on our steps and make sure that you read the question first before you read the text. And don't just jump the gun and answer what you think. Take your time. I know IExcel is not your favorite thing, but right now this is the best thing that we have. And take your time. You will get it done quicker if you actually slow down and make sure that you're reading the directions. I know that for a fact. So take your time, enjoy the articles. That one was really interesting. And now I'm off to YouTube to see if I can find a video of the vegetable orchestra.